Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It's time for Taroscopes again. I'm going to be doing the Taroscopes for the sign of Aries. That's Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of December 2025. It's almost hard to believe that we have made it through 2025. What a year it has been. And of course, 2025 is a 9 year, and nines are about letting go of an old idea, an old belief, an old way of doing things, an old way of relating, um, and taking from those experiences the wisdom that you gained and putting that wisdom in a seed that you can plant in the next cycle, which starts only a month away in 2026 when we move into a 10-1 vibration. Just to remind you, the last time we were in a 10-1, Donald Trump was inaugurated into his first term. And the time before that, and really the only other time before that, where we were in a 10-1 um, vibration, at least in our lifetimes, um, was 2008 when Barack Obama um, won the presidency over John McCain. So that was a big shift and a big change. So we can expect a big shift and a big change. Now, there are other things that are going on. Mainly, I want to talk about, well, just very, very briefly, Saturn and Saturn and Neptune, which are right now in December in the sign of Pisces. They both moved back into Pisces, and then they're going to be moving back into Aries. And when they move into Aries is when they join together in a single conjunction that happens every 36 years. And so it is, in a way, the birth of a new consciousness and also the birth of a new sort of social order. The last time Neptune and Saturn conjoined was 1989. The things that stood out in 1989 was the fall of the Berlin Wall and Tiananmen Square. So we know that this is a big moment in time, a big shift. And so we kind of have to be ready for it. And the fact that that energy, that new consciousness coming in, is in the first degree of your sign, Aries, the I am. I think more than ever, we're required to be who we are. And if anybody can show who I am, it's you, because that's your mantra, right? You are purely the energy of you. Before, in a way, with Aries, you get inundated by experience. It's a newness that is only seen in Aries. So new things are coming, but we still have a month left. So what does that mean? Well, we're in a 12 vibration month. Of course, December is the 12th month. And the 12-3 energy is, first of all, it's the same number as the signs of the zodiac. So it's a number of completion in its way. In the tarot, it's the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man says you have to look at this from a different perspective and stay connected to spirit. Those are the two criteria in the month of December for all of us. If you take the 9 and the 12 and you add it together, we get a 21. So that would be the specific vibrational frequency via numerology to the month of December 2025. And when we look at that, the 21-3 is also a number of completion, right? Well, the 3 is a manifestation energy. It's a creative energy. It's a communicative energy. But when you look at the 21, it's connected on the tree of life to this path right here, and it's between the Sephiroth of the moon and the earth, the Sephiroth of the earth, and it's called the administrative intelligence in the Kabbalah, and it's connected to Saturn. Now, Saturn is in Pisces and is actually on its way to exiting Pisces because at the end of November, it's stationed direct. So now Saturn's journey through Pisces is directly out of Pisces. And so Pisces is a very creative energy. It's sort of like the great cosmic sea from which everything emerges. And so we have to um, understand that with that comes a lot of confusion and a difficulty to see what's coming. So I feel like there's going to be a real sense of not really knowing what's coming. Um, like the next day, the next week, the next month. Forget about like 2020, 2028 or 20. You know what I mean? It's going to be like one day, one moment, one experience at a time. And the 12-3 is about giving birth to something. And once you have given birth to the manifestation, then you have to start again. And then there's the new energy and new opportunity. Um, and so this is a time of endings and beginnings for all of us. Um, and with Saturn and Pisces in the last sign of the zodiac, it really is a letting go. And I feel like the letting go happens in December. And we don't really it's a real let go, and we don't really see the other side of that Pisces creative energy till perhaps we get into January, and then we'll start to feel that energy start to rise up. Right now it's almost like things are getting flushed down the john, really. Okay, so I have decided to use the Crow Tarot for you guys this month. And we'll just do a reading and see what you need to be aware of, what's up for you. And then I also am going to pick a Mystic Sister Oracle card to wrap up the year. If you are new to this or new to me or new to this channel, I do a Mystic Sisters Live on this channel. It's every other Saturday, and my mystic sister Ona from Ona's Tarot, we do it on her channel. So we go my channel, her channel, my channel, her channel. And so if you subscribe to my channel, if you subscribe to her channel, you won't miss anything. Well, you'll know about it. We do record it so you can listen to. You don't have to be part of the live audience, but we do in person, like what WTF questions. And we get them from, you get on, you ask a question, um, and we try to do our best with that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What do we got? What do we got? We got the Hermit. You're hiding out. I don't blame you. This is the vibration of the year, right? The 9 vibration. So you see that we have the crow. He's in the tree all by himself. But he does have a little lantern in his beak, and that is the lantern, and that is your wisdom. That is the light of your wisdom. And so this card really, in a way, is about isolating, but still finding a way to share the light, to shine the light. And the greatest light comes from the light within, because the light within us, the light that is trapped in the density of us, is the divine spark. And if you nurture that divine spark and you do things to make that divine spark grow, then you're shining your light. So if you want to get a lantern and put it outside of your door, you can. But if you are being your genuine, authentic self, and it's hard sometimes because we're told who we are or who we're supposed to be. Um, so to find out who we are through experience, right? Um, is the only true way to find out. And that's Aries. Aries finds out through its experiences. It doesn't have a preconceived notion necessarily, but it does learn pretty quickly, what's hot, what's cold, what's sharp, what's dull. Okay. All right. Let's see what's challenging the Hermit. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, um, it's the knight that follows its mind to the battle. If it thinks that it's a viable battle or it's a necessary battle, then they will fight into it, but it is a mind thing. And the problem with the mind is that the mind can trick us, the mind can lie to us. It's the nature of duality, really. And so, what never lies to us is the heart. And the heart will always tell us the truth. So, when we bring it to our hearts, it will tell you. Now, there are those who have their hearts closed down because they're in fear or they're hurt and injured, right? So, they need, they can't open their hearts. And so, they need the healing of opening the heart, right? Underneath, ooh, you're now this is perfect for you, Aries. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You are isolating because you are making your big plans for 2026, just like I said, and your big plans for the conjunction. Now, whether or not you know anything about that conjunction, and the conjunction is true for all of us, so anybody will benefit through understanding who they are at this time. What is their who at it, you know, who are they, and what is it that needs to be healed, right? We have the North Node in Pisces now, and so that's the direction of our evolution, is one of healing. Now it's going to be in Pisces until the end of July of next year, so we still have time with this energy of Pisces moving us forward and then letting go in Virgo. Maybe letting go of the need to be perfect, letting go of criticism, letting go of self-flagellation, and the sense that you must suffer. That's a good thing to let go of, I think. Let's see what's in the past. Look at you, the Fool. So you had a leap of faith. So something very significant happened for you in November, um, because now you are the decision has been made, um, of moving in a whole new direction. In the sky, we have the Three of Pentacles. The sky card, it can be suggestions from spirit, or advice from spirit, messages from spirit. And spirit says, find people who do what they love and love what they do and who are good at what they do, and work together with more people. This is about coming together in community for a common cause. Now, a lot of times the Three of Pentacles isn't seen that way, but I feel like, no matter what the situation is, I mean, if the common cause is to build a building, it's still a common cause. If a common cause is to deal with the healthcare issues, it's a common cause. So whatever, it's like as Pluto's in Aquarius now, we're resonating more than anything else, and so your vibration counts because you're going to attract those people into your life much easier. So if you want to do something with others, if you're looking for a tribe, or if you're looking for a project, if you're looking for somebody to help who has a common vision, this is a good time for that this month. This month. Um, the immediate future, which is the card for the month, the Seven of Wands here. This is about having awareness on all the levels, and having the higher view. So you want to take a broad perspective as well as a detailed perspective, um, of your options, where you want to go, what you want to do, um, and the like. Okay. Um, how other people see you. Ooh, as a manifester. Wow, that's nice. Manifester. These are great cards. Capricorn. I'm sorry, Aries. King of Pentacles is a Capricorn card. Aries. Um, your domestic situation, victory. Victory. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Hopes and fears, stalemate, or being at a crossroads, not being able to see where you're going, perhaps. Um, I would say likely a fear. Most people don't hope for that. And we get the Nine of Pentacles, the self-made person, secure in your environment. The sun is shining on you. You have plenty of resources. Um, you have protection. It's good. It's a beautiful card to end. So even though this has been an extraordinarily difficult year, as we end it, Aries, it's looking really good. And there we go with the world. So all your hard work, whatever that is going to pay off this month, I think. And you're planning for the future, which is exactly what you need to do. Let's see what's underneath. The Eight of Cups. So underneath, perhaps the leap of faith was a dissatisfaction with what you were doing, a spiritual calling to turn your back on what you had spent so much time on and sort of follow the promptings of your soul. The Hanged Man, which is the promptings of your soul, quite frankly. And then Temperance, healing, and a spiritual initiation. So you're ready to go, Aries. You of course you are. You're the first sign of the zodiac. You would be ready, even before anybody else. Um, Aries does love the new, and while it's been very difficult, it certainly has brought a new situation, right? Okay. A new challenge, a new situation, and a new opportunity. Excuse me. Okay, so let me pick a Mystic Sister card. This again is a doc, excuse me, it's a deck by Emily Balavet. She is the artist, and it's pretty good deck, pretty good information, and beautiful art. Beautiful art. Okay. All right, Mystic Sisters, Mystic Sister, the Mystic Sister Oracle. What does Aries need to be aware of? What does Aries need to be aware of? Sorry about the jangles. I know that's annoying sometimes. I'll try to be better. I'll try to be better. Okay, Mystic Sister Oracle. Sister Oracle. Come on. Oh, they're big. They're hard to shuffle sometimes. Come on, Mystic Sisters. Talk. Speak to me. Speak to me. Speak to the Aries. Speak to the Aries. That would be speaking to the head because Aries rules the head. All right. Mermaids. Ooh, the Pisces energy. There you go. I'll read it from the book. I think I'm gonna sneeze. That was very dainty. Oh, didn't feel dainty in my nose though. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Keywords: fate and sacred callings. Look at you. All right, let's get her in focus. Okay. Mermaids have symbolized an element of fate for thousands of years. Seeing one at sea could foretell your doom or keep you safe from harm. Their song can lure you in or warn you from danger. They may cause your ship to wreck uh, or guide or guide you to riches and fortune. Sorry about that. They are beautiful, dangerous beings that may help or hinder. Drawing this card indicates that you are hearing their song and must make a gut decision. A sudden change of course may be in order. Assessing whether the call you are hearing is a seductive distraction or a sacred calling will depend on your personal intuitive response. Wow. And if anyone has that, it's you guys. So. All right. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It's a very interesting time we're living in, Aries. All right. Well, you take care of yourself, Aries. Mars is going to be in, I didn't say that in the beginning. I do like to talk about your ruling planet. I believe it's in Sag and then it moves into Cap, but let me double check. All right, where do we got here? Mars. Yeah, starts in Sag, and on the, it looks like the 16th here, it moves into Capricorn. Sag is a fellow fire sign, so there's continuity with that. Capricorn is actually a sign that squares you. Um, but that being said, Capricorn is the sign that Mars is exalted in, and um, Mars is your ruling planet. So it's a good month for Mars, really, for you. It's a good month for Mars. Well, it's especially a good month for Mars because of you, because of your connection to Mars. Okay. So yeah, um, it certainly, the Mars energy certainly lines up with the readings. You are you're the difficult. You've come out of the shadow. You're here. You're evaluating the situation. You're utilizing your wisdom, and you're going to go places. And you're about a month ahead of the game. So to 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 most people, I think, at least the ones I've looked at so far. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you in 2026. I do have a special thing that I'm developing for 2026, and I'll keep you posted on that. All right. Okay. Take care, everyone. Namaste.